हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल एंड टेक विद स्मृति। तो अभी तक हमने काफ़ी कुछ कवर कर लिया है। तो आज का जो हमारा लेक्चर है वो आज का हमारा लेक्चर है एक्सेप्शन हैंडलिंग पे। तो जावा में हम एक्सेप्शन को कैसे हैंडल करते हैं। तो सबसे फर्स्ट नंबर पे क्वेश्चन आता है, व्हाट इज एक्सेप्शन। तो एक्सेप्शन इज अ टाइप ऑफ एरर विच वी कैन हैंडल at our programs, and exception is type of error that occurs at runtime, not compile time. The errors that are occurs at compile time is like syntax error, which we can resolve at compile, and but after compiling, when our program is successful and we run, and at running system, error is generated, then program may be exited. So for avoiding this situation, we can handle this type of error. Then exceptions example is like when we want to input a number from the user, but instead of number user can enter a string. So we can handle it, and so this can be handled at in our program. So for handling this type of exceptions, so we called it as exception handling. Let's see how we can handle this. So this is our class, public class exception handling. For handling exception, there is a class in Java, exception. So first need to extend exception class, exception, and next go. This is our main method. Let's see with exception handling, and there is an integer into a equal to 15. We store 15 into a, and let's go try. Oh, sorry. We create a scanner class object for taking input from the user. We create a scanner class object system.in. So, and another variable is b, in which we take this input, and we try to divide a by b, and try for handling exception we put the code that we know that in number of lines the errors can be occur. So that number of lines we put in try block. So if our program able to execute it, then it executed, otherwise it exited from try block, does not exited from the program. So in try block we try to divide a by b and store the result in rest variable, and now we print rest. And next it's catch. So this is our try and catch block. Firstly we define a variable int a and store value 15. So next create an object of scanner class by which we take an input from the user, integer type input from the user, and try a divide by b. So if this can be divided, then result is stored in res variable and print res variable. If this operation can't be performed, then the execution of the program break from here and go to catch block, and the exception which is generated, it print. So let's run this program. Let's print some statement which indicate that we need to input the number. Enter a number. Let's run again. And here we can see it's printing like please enter a number. If we enter 2, then its result is 7 and it prints 7 because 15 equal to 15, and when divided by 2 then its output is like 7.5. So because we take this as an integer, so it avoided zero point 0.5 and give the result as 7. Next, again run this program and let's see how it can handle exception. I enter 0 as an input, so you can see like a java.lang.arithmetic exception divide by 0. So it's mean that 0 a number is cannot be divided by 0. This exception means. So I handle this. This program is very small, so you can't detect that how it can be helpful. So when very big are when applications developed, then if we cannot handle errors exceptions, then program exited. Here if we are not handle this, then it gives error or it exited. So for this we use try and catch. There is also finally block in exception handling. Now finally is like when our program have no exception, then try block is executed, and when our program have an exception, then it catch block executed. In try and catch, any of one executed, but finally is the block which necessary to execute. Either try executed or catch block executed. So this always executed. So let's see with example like it is finally block. It is a finally block. So you can see that. And next time if you give its right number like 5, then also it printed finally block. In previous output it executed arithmetic. It executed exception means catch block, and in current output it executed try block.